Alicia, what was that like for you to drop the puck? I'm sure it didn't compare to the Olympics in Beijing.
He's pretty short, huh?
I'm not going to lie, I was actually nervous, and he's really short. I was expecting much taller, but it was a lot of fun.
Now, Catherine, we have a lot of special guests afterwards, don't we?
We do, but...
But here I am, I'm on doing the broadcast, and all of a sudden my email starts jumping all over the place. It's my son and his friends. They're all... You have a big fan club out there.
I guess so.
Wow.
What's it been like for you? I mean, it must just be an emotional whirlwind to come back from the Olympics. You've been on numerous television shows nationally. You've done the tour, everything. I mean, have you had a chance to really catch your breath yet?
Not really. I'm still traveling a lot, but it's good to be back home and be in Boston and be able to hang out a little bit. I just turned 21, so that's a relief. And so it's been great. I'm ready for a little vacation, but I don't see that anywhere in the near future.
You mentioned vacation, of course, with all the training and going to Brown and the classes. I'm sure you have lots of spare time, right?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
So much. But I actually took time off, so I go back in the fall, so I'm looking forward to start classes again.
Describe what the experience was like for you going over to Beijing and, of course, being with your teammates over there, but being able to accomplish such a tremendous feat as well.
It was crazy. We really didn't realize how big it was until we got home. Of course, we knew it was the Olympics, and we had that hype about us, but then we went home, and people would recognize us, like, in Target, in the supermarket, and we're like, all these people watched, and it blew our mind. It was such an honor just to be over there representing the United States, and we had a blast.
How about the festivities and having a blast away from the competition? I mean, people that I've talked to who have been to the Olympics talk about not only their events, but intermingling with the other athletes and having so much fun.
Getting to meet the other athletes was really cool, but we were kind of on a short leash and weren't allowed to do very much since the girls are younger. We had to stay in our apartment for the most part, but our training room was our retreat, so we were like the entertainment for all the trainers and all the other athletes. They'd come and be like, "Gymnasts here today?" And they're like, "No, they just left." And everybody would be like, but we had a blast. Everybody was so nice, and the team spirit that was there was amazing.
You do have 2 more years left in college as well down at Brown University.
Brings back a lot of memories for you,
yes,
doesn't
it
it?
certainly does, yeah. But, do you plan on competing for the U.S. national team again at the next games?
I think I hung up my leotard for good. I'm retired as of now, but I still coach, and I'm still going to be involved with the sport, maybe as an athlete rep or whatever comes my way, but I think competing-wise, I'm done.
Disappointing for all of us.
Well, it looks like the way she's holding this mic is so poised.
I know.
Think, you and I could be in trouble here.
We could be in trouble. I
so.
think we might be. Well, Alicia, thank you so much for coming up here, and it was a nice afternoon for you with the Bruins. Were you a Bruins fan growing up?
I was. My family always had the game on. We went to a couple when I was a kid, so I was so excited when I got the email, be like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh, I'd love to."
Next time you do it, we'll put the word in and make sure you get Mark Savard, somebody a little bit shorter instead of Chara. Okay? That'll be better.
What is Chara on skates about 7'1"?
It
did. They showed you guys on the Jumbotron, and everybody got a nice chuckle at it. But a great experience, Alicia. Thank you so much for coming up here. Good luck with everything down at Brown.